transport vessels impounded, for instance, in Mombasa. How about Eldoret? How different is it?
Yes, and some really in Uasin Gishu County is not different from the rest of the part of the country. And from this region, as you can see behind me, most of those people who are supposed to be traveling this particular morning have not traveled, and they are saying that there are no cars to take them to where they are supposed to go. And as I was speaking earlier to the head of matatu owners here in Uasin Gishu, Mr. Fred Wambu, he's saying that they have decided to remove most of the matatus from the road because they are saying some of the rules or the traffic rules that they are demanded to be followed. They are saying they need to sit down and discuss. And as per now, as we speak, they are having a meeting together with NTSA at Count Hall here in Uasin Gishu. But those who are traveling, they are really stranded here. We are at North Rift. Here, North Rift is a circle where most of people come here and travel to Nairobi. But as today, they are saying North Rift Circle is saying that they are really complied, but due to high demand of people, they are not able really to accommodate everybody who is going or traveling to Nairobi or Nakuru. And we are also being informed that those other matatus who are operating today, some, and they are not complied. We are being told that they are using alternative routes, that they are trying to avoid policemen so that they can continue with their businesses, which are very risky, especially to those who are traveling today. Some, without wasting time, if I can just sample out for those who are traveling today, cameraman can follow me. We try to talk to those who are traveling. I know most of ndugu, unasafiri leo?
Ndio.
Ulifika hapa saa ngapi na umelipa na unaenda wapi?
Nilifika hapa saa 11 na naenda Nairobi. Tangu hiyo saa 11 mpaka sasa sijapata gari. Sasa naomba tu usaidizi kama serikali inaweza tusaidie. Magari sipatikane tuende kazi.
Unaenda kazi ama unaenda kusoma ama unaenda?
Naenda kazi.
Unaenda kazi. Naam. Thank you very much. Sam, if we can talk to Mami. Tuko live kwa Citizen TV, tunaomba tuongee nawe. Unaenda Nairobi, uliingia hapa saa ngapi na kama uko na imani utasafiri? Songa hapa kidogo.
Niko na imani nitasafiri.
Ulifika hapa saa ngapi mama?
Saa 12.
Umesimama hivi kutoka saa 12 asubuhi?
Nimesimama kwa sababu lazima tutii sheria. So huwa tunasafiri. Lakini sasa wakati vile imefika lazima tuvumilie.
Sheria za Michuki unafuatilia.
Sasa unachua wanafuata bila kunalingana. Kwa sababu wakati waliwaashiria tu sheria, unaona vile kuku, unaona watu mara accidents zinafanyika. Mambo inafanyika yenye si mzuri. So hii mambo yenye inafanyika ndio inafanya lazima sheria tuitii.
Kila la na pengine ulifika hapa saa ngapi? Angalia kamera, ulifika hapa saa ngapi na unaenda Nairobi ama Nakuru?
Naenda Nairobi. Nilifika saa 1. Lakini tuko na uhaba wa magari, tumeambiwa tusubiri.
Thank you. Sam, those are just few of people here who are trying to try and ensure that they are traveling to their respective towns where they are supposed to be working, or some are going to work, to schools, I mean. But up to now, we have been informed that some also booked here as early as from yesterday, but up to now they have not been able really to travel to Nairobi. And something that is also happening here, Sam, is that behind me there are private cars who are now trying to carry people all the way to Nairobi, and they are overcharging the people. They are overcharging guys from here who are going all the way to Nairobi. From here on a normal day, Sam, is around 800 shillings, but today we are being told that the transport up to 1,700 to 2,000, something most of these residents are saying is really hurting. And as you can see, Sam, if my cameraman can just show you, police officers have already erected they are trying to ensure that everyone is not removed, because I think they've been given a hint that everyone is now trying to take advantage of this guy so that they can use private cars that are also overcharging residents from Uasin Gishu all the way to Nakuru or Nairobi. But Kenyans are saying these rules should be really followed, because they are not new rules. They have been here, and they are asking the government that even tomorrow, may tomorrow come and the current CS is not there, Mr. Fred Matiang'i, the law and the rules of Michuki should should be followed to the latter. From Uasin Gishu, we'll still back come to you, and we're also being told that those who are traveling to Bungoma or western side, Bungoma, Malaba, Kisumu, and Webuye, there are no also cars. So the people should really be prepared and know maybe if they will be going to use private means or they postpone their journeys until further notice. From Uasin Gishu, Sam, back to you.
Well, Wanyama, just before you go, you said there that there are some private cars, their owners are attempting to ferry some of the passengers that want to move to different towns, including Nakuru and Nairobi. I'm just wondering, are they authorized to operate that business? Are they taxis? Do they have PSV licenses? Or are they people like you and me that may want to make a killing during such a crisis?
Sam, that is the most shocking thing, because most of these guys, they don't have, or they have not really, they don't have a PSV, whatever they need. But they have not complied at all. They are just only taking advantage of these guys so that those who are traveling, and you know most of Kenyans are desperate as per now, they want to use any means to ensure that they arrive wherever they are going, because some of them, they need to report to their work, some are going for job interviews, and some are going back to school. But these guys, they have not really complied with the Michuki rules. They don't have even a PSV. The drivers who are driving their vehicles, they don't have a PSV licenses. And those, most of the drivers who I'm talked to from the private or those private cars are saying that the government is not really giving them those licenses because the police officers are not giving them good conduct, which is taking so long. So they are also requesting the government that they should really, once they show that receipt from the government, that they have been given a receipt from the police officer waiting for that good conduct from the police officers, then they should be allowed to continue with the journey to Nairobi. But as per now, they haven't complied, and they are just doing this out of, I think, ignorant, or because they have seen their business is booming. But as I can confirm to you, they have not complied to the Michuki rules.